Well, hi, everybody. My name is Kim Wells, and I am so excited to do this event with Tasha tonight, my good friend that I've known since, I think, junior high. We won't age ourselves too much, but really excited to launch her business. And you may be wondering, why I'm talking, and since this call is all about Tasha and her business, but we are working together in order to share this message of health and hope. So I'm really honored to get to be here tonight with you all. And Tasha, congratulations. I'm so excited to be partnering with you. And it's great that you've got friends that are here to cheer you on, and some I know are going to listen to the recording. And I remember when I got started, it was just great to have the support of friends and family to hear what I was up to, because it means the world to us. So if you're on because Tasha invited you, it's because she cares about you, she respects you, and she would love for you to know what she's up to. So thanks for your support. And just, we invite you just to relax, sit back. We're not here to sell you anything or ask you for anything tonight, so don't worry. Just over the next few minutes, we're gonna share some information, share stories of how people, how we're taking our health to the next level. So we hope to inspire you and inform you tonight. And we're also going to talk about the organization that Tasha's partnered with in this virtual franchise that we call, it's what we call a virtual franchise. It's a way that people all over the world are taking their life back, building an exciting future for their families, and getting to live out their values. So to kick it off, I'd like to ask you a question. And I'm curious, would you agree that being healthy today can be a challenge? And I'm like, I know it is for me. I've got 2 teenagers. It is, isn't it? And everyone knows that it's our job to exercise well, to eat well, sleep well, manage our stress, and eat lots of fruits and veggies. And everyone says that we want to look good and feel good and live a long life, but unfortunately, most of us find it hard to do that on a practical, everyday basis, right? So that's where we come in. Tasha and thousands of others around the world are part of a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. It's where we're taking our health back in simple, realistic, and fun ways. However, at the core of a healthy life is nutritional support. We have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat. Those raw fruits, vegetables, and berries, just like your grandma told you, right? Everyone knows that we're supposed to eat 9 to 13 servings a day, but almost nobody does. Not the variety we need, not the consistency we need, and I know this was true for our family too. And that's why we use and love the Juice Plus products. Juice Plus has taken our health to the next level, and we're really excited to get to show you what Juice Plus is. So it's Juice Plus, and I'm going to hold these bottles up. You can see them. Oops. They are 30. I didn't do very well. There we go. I'll go on this side. They are 30 fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and they're in a chewable form for kids. They're vine ripened. They are, there's water, the sugar, and the salt is removed. So at low temperatures, they take that out. So they keep all the nutritional essence in the capsules. And they put the powder either into the capsules or chewable form, and keep the live enzymes as well in the capsules. And 2 things that I love about Juice Plus, and maybe this is my healthcare background because I have a master's as a physical therapist and I'm an athletic trainer, is that I love the research behind Juice Plus. I know when we added this to our family's diet, I wanted to know what we were, what are we putting in? Because it was important that if I was going to put something in my family's body, I wanted to know what it was. So I love that there's almost 40 published research studies done on Juice Plus around the world, not by the Juice Plus company, but by medical institutions around the world, looking at what Juice Plus, what happens when you put Juice Plus in your body. And I love that. I won't go into the research tonight, I promise, but there are definitely huge key factors for cardiovascular health, for immune system, for skin and gums, for oxidative stress and decrease in inflammation, lots of areas that Juice Plus has been shown to improve our health in. But I think for me, one of the fun things is just that peace of mind as a mom, that no matter what my kids eat every day, that I can flood our bodies with 30 fruits and vegetables with those capsules. And I don't know about you, but whether you've got toddlers or teenagers or somewhere in between, or maybe it's you or your husband, it's hard to get those fruits and vegetables in every day. So for me, it's that peace of mind as a mom that I love with getting this in our body every day. And Tasha, I'm going to let you share about the complete shakes next.
Am I on, Kim?
Yep, so you're on.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm seeing you real big, so I wasn't sure if I was ready to go. Okay, so I got the good one. Kim got the stuff that's good for us. This is also good for us. This is the Complete, which is a whole food. It's a plant-based beverage, which we like to call, this one's chocolate. We call it chocolate vegetables. It also comes in the vanilla and the single packs, so there's different ways to get it. This is your macronutrients. It's your healthy proteins, your fiber, your amino acids, fruits and veggies. My family loves them. And so, yes, it started with me, but anyway, we all like them. They're vegan, they're gluten-free. We like that they're dairy-free and also nut-free, so that anyone in my family is able to eat them. They have a low glycemic index, and that is important for steady blood sugar. And that will help you, like if you're wanting to cut some calories, it helps you stay hungry all morning long, or stay hungry. No, the opposite of that. Helps you stay not hungry all morning long if you have it for breakfast. It also means it's good for diabetics. And they're also safe for small children, athletes. They're great for pregnant and nursing women can use the Complete, and also the elderly. So that's all pretty important. So with the Juice Plus capsules and Complete, you're getting a total of 45. Now, when you have both kinds, 45 fruits and vegetables every day. So when you take that into account, think about what that would do to your health. If you had those every day in 4 months or 6 months or a year or 5 years down the road, that's going to be good stuff. I could tell you information, and Kim said, she could share studies, but the most powerful thing is actual experiences. And so we're going to tell you just a little bit about the experiences that we've had. You never know how it's going to show up. Everybody, is coming from a different starting point. But with it being, real fruits and vegetables and berries, there are some common experiences that happen to all of us. So I am very new to Juice Plus. And this summer, I had decided, that I was ready to get back in shape and do some things for myself. And I was, mid-40s and starting to feel my age. And I saw on Facebook that my friend from a few years ago, she seemed to be younger than me, just the way she acted and things that she was doing. And so I said, hey, Kim, what's your secret? So she shared Juice Plus with me, and I'm a very skeptical person. So I had to do a little reading and some research. And, fruits and vegetables, my background is horticulture, and gardening and all that is something that I've always done. And, natural is a good thing in my book. And so I said, why not? There's not one single thing in there that would make me say no or question. So I jumped in right away, and I participated in a thing called Shred 10, which is a jump start. And I noticed results within, I would say 2 weeks for sure. The 10-day jump start, definitely, I was losing weight, which is fantastic. And just the way I felt was so much better. So within 2 weeks, definitely. Now I'm 3 months down the road. And so is sleeping better. Everyone mentioned, oh, you sleep better. And I thought, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it definitely, but you don't notice it right away, or I didn't. I looking back now and I'm like, wow, I really am sleeping better. And when I wake up in the morning, I just feel better. It doesn't hurt to put my feet down, and I don't get up like an old person like I was sometimes doing before. And so those things are just, super important. And the biggest one, Kim, I haven't even shared this with you. We just got through the state fair here. And normally that time of year, we have a lot of wind. It's dry. There's animals, there's hay, and there's harvest going on around us, fall harvest. And I have allergies really bad every time the state fair rolls around. And guess what? I didn't. And I had heard people saying no allergies. And I thought, oh yeah, if I take them for 5 years, no allergies. But guess what? 3 months. And so we'll see in the spring if the spring allergies are gone, but my fall allergies did not happen this year. So that was a huge win. I think that's enough of my story. So what do you got for him, Kim?
Awesome. Okay. Well, I love it. And I love hearing that allergy story because I did not know that for you yet. And And that is part of our story. So we've actually been taking Juice Plus for over 18 years. My friend told me about it when my daughter was 1, and I went fruits and vegetables and a gummy that she can eat like a fruit snack, and Brian and I can take them as a capsule. I'm like, sign me up, right? Like I just went, people said, toddlers would be picky. So I thought, well, this is an easy way to get beets and broccoli and kale and cabbage in our diet. And although Brian and I both had an athletic background, we didn't get enough fruits and veggies in. And so I thought, well, this will be great. It's like our health insurance. And I can honestly say now we're healthier 18 years later than we were then. And because we've gotten rid of a lot of meds and those things in our body. Because my husband, I call it the Kansas allergies. I grew up in central Kansas. I live in Kansas City. But he lived on Sudafed every fall, miserable with those allergies, and it's been over 17 years. Somewhere in that first year, and I didn't really keep track back then, but somewhere in that first year, his allergies were gone, and he's never had to take allergy meds again. So I love it, and the research supports that. But my daughter at 1 was diagnosed with allergy-induced asthma. And so we started the inhaler and all those steroids at the same time we started Juice Plus. And I am so grateful. She graduated high school a year and a half ago, running cross country and playing soccer. The 2 sports she would have never been able to do if she still had to be on that inhaler. And so not only have we saved a lot of meds and a lot of money over the years, but we also, it's the quality of life and the experiences. They won state in soccer to finish off her senior year. So the experiences that she's gotten to have because of good health, to me, are priceless. And the shakes for me, here's the biggest thing for me that, or my favorite thing, and there's lots of things I could share, but my favorite thing is I used to get the hangries, right? So now there's a word for it. I didn't know back then, but when it was time to eat, it was time to eat. You can ask my husband, it's like, I'm a pretty easygoing person, but man, I didn't realize that was my blood sugar doing this, right? But when we added the shakes in, you go, oh, they're low glycemic, so my blood sugars just, they just kind of stay right neutral during the day. And man, I'm a much happier person and more pleasant to be around. So my family likes that, right? But I feel better. And so I love getting both the micronutrition from the capsules and the macronutrition from the shakes and bars in every single day. And like Tasha said, it's 45 fruits and veggies. But for us, it has been a life changer. And, the other big thing for my husband was he had a serious staph infection 6 years ago that was right here by his brain fluids. And, it's not where you want a staph infection. And I'll keep it really short, but basically the doctors told him that, people that don't have a good immune system, they don't make it. At that point, we've been on Juice Plus 13 years, and I already told you some of the changes that we saw that were part of his immune system that I just thought were more kind of pain in the butt things, right, than a cancer or heart disease. But it proved to be very significant that we got his immune system balanced and functioning like it's supposed to, so that he could fight that staph infection off and still be hanging out with us today. So we're pretty grateful for our fruits and veggies and how that makes such an impact in our life. And we could share stories and of just the experiences people have had and how it's made a difference in their health. But we're going to transition into the business that Tasha's starting, and it's built around word of mouth sharing with such safe, proven products combined with these fantastic experiences that it's easy to do. So Tasha and I are linking arms together to inspire healthy living around the world. Like I said before, we're not here to ask you ask anything from you, but just to share with you why we do what we do, how it's changed our lives, and to simply offer it as an option for people. So we all work hard for our money, and it's nice to do something where you're paid well to do a lot of good and have some fun. So before we jump into stories, I'd like to highlight a few features of the business that are helpful for people to know. So what we have is called a virtual franchise. It's a $50 yearly fee, and with that you get an online office. You can run it from your phone or anywhere that you are, and a website to share with friends. You get a company that services and manufactures the product, ships, bills, collects, and pays you monthly. There's no inventory you have to keep. This is why busy moms can do this, and busy dads. The only Juice Plus that you're touching is your own. So no garage full of inventory out there. And you get support as a busy, productive person. So all our commission levels are permanent. We don't have quotas or minimums to meet. This is a get-to business. You get to do what you want. Share as much or as little. I have friends that make 6- and 7-figure incomes, and others that just want to cover the cost of their product and everything in between. And, a lot of times $500 to $1,000 makes a big difference to families. And so we're here to help with both your health and hope. And there's no glass ceiling. And that's what I love. And we're also a global company. So we're in 23 countries around the world. really to inspire healthy living around the world. And you get stability. Juice Plus is a privately held and debt-free company. It's been around since 1970, and Juice Plus has been around since 1993. We still have the same president that founded our company almost 50 years ago. That's pretty unheard of in this day and age, and I love it. I love our corporate office, and just the relationship that we have with our corporate office is amazing. So, you get an opportunity to be able to take financial responsibility for yourself and your family. And there are 4 ways, and I won't go into all the details tonight, but if you're really interested, then you get to talk to Tasha. But we have a retail sales profit, commission, bonuses. And then here's the one thing I do want to share, because it's really unusual, is that we have benefits. So the top 2 levels of our company, there's a family insurance available. So I carry for my family, as a national marketing director, the full medical, dental, disability, life, I have to think of all of them, life, long-term care, prescription, drug coverage, chiropractic, get a holiday bonus and expense allowance each month. And I'll tell you, that has really allowed my family, my husband, to be able to change jobs when he needed to, because I carry the corporate benefits. And I'll tell you more, but getting able to work from home and have the corporate benefits is amazing. So this could be a short-term plan to just bring in some extra money, maybe save some money for retirement or a vacation or college, or a long-term wealth or retirement strategy. You get to choose what you want. And so Tasha, I know she's just getting started, so I want you to share what you're excited about and a little bit about why you wanted to partner with this company and in this mission.
Okay, well, when I looked at Juice Plus, you gave me the information, and I was also looking for a business, because I thought, if I'm going to get myself into shape, and I have to have a program, I'm not going to be able to do it on my own. I had proven that in the last couple of years. And so I may as well use my story, and at least get my product for free was kind of what I had in the back of my mind. I would join a company that I liked, and follow their program and okay, so I signed up and I loved Juice Plus, and Kim, you've been great and giving me little nudges, and so I think I signed up on like the 25th or something of June, and the middle of July, when they do the pay, I actually got $90. And so I wasn't expecting that at all, simply because I told some people what I was doing. Honestly, that's what it boiled down to. And so within 30 days, I've made it to the next level, and it wasn't doing anything that I wouldn't have done anyway, I guess. I just talked. And so then I started looking at the potential of, oh my goodness, I could maybe bring in some actual money once a month. So at this point now I'm looking at, maybe level 2 or 3. I'm not going full guns, because I do have a lot of other things going on right now with my other job, but it's been so fun so far, and everybody in the business that I have met has been so very positive, and that's been a change from a lot of things that I've been around. And so that's my business story so far, 3 months in. There you go.
That's awesome. And I love it, because you get to do what you want to with this business. Yes. And I came in, like I said, I've been taking Juice Plus for over 18 years. I used to work in healthcare, and I loved it. I worked as a physical therapist and athletic trainer, a lot of times in the hospital or outpatient clinic, and I loved what I did, but there were a lot of things that I didn't like about that. And not getting to, insurance companies would tell me how many times I could see my patients, and there's a lot of paperwork. And so I became a stay-at-home mom, and I left the healthcare and became a stay-at-home mom when my kids were little, and I loved that. But there's also part of me that wanted to be able to provide, be able to provide into my family and to do something to still use my brain, besides just, and I'm not saying just be a stay-at-home mom, because I have loved that. But, as I got into school, I realized, there's something else that I would like to do. And I started having moms go, well, how come your kids are so healthy? They're not getting sick like our kids are. And I kind of started realizing, wait a second. I'm looking back over our first few years of taking Juice Plus, and you're really healthy. We've seen all these changes, and I call it my brain fog, that I didn't really realize that when my kids were little. Maybe there's other moms out there that don't remember, like those days are long, but it goes fast. And I went, wait a second. Tasha's never been sick till he was 2.5. I had took it all during my pregnancy with him. And, I started realizing these health benefits we had. And I thought, well, gosh, I could work in healthcare instead of sick care and have a whole lot more fun. And my priority was to be able to be that mom who could be up at school and go on the field trips and do those things and not have to say no because I was working at a job. And time freedom for me, and when we got married, that was a big deal for me with kids. And so I realized, as I started to realize what I had my hands on, I went, oh, wow, this can be the vehicle where I can still improve people's life. I can still make a difference and impact lives even more than I did as a physical therapist. And yet I still get to be home and be flexible with my family and put them as my priority. And so that's what I've been able to do. I now have a 17 and 19-year-old. So I have a sophomore in college and a senior in high school. And, looking back, I am so, so grateful that I jumped in and did this, because I have been able to live out those priorities and put them first, and yet still build a very strong, growing business and hit the top level in our company to get those benefits. But also I get college tuition help. I think I forgot to mention that one, which is awesome. And be able to really impact my family. And there's times with my husband's job it has been awesome. And there's times in this economy that it hasn't always been stellar. And this business has afforded me the stability for my family to provide through all of it, because it's a residual income. And I got that when he was in the hospital 6 years ago. That was my wake-up call for what I had my hands on, because he took a whole week of vacation in the hospital, and that was the rest of our vacation for the year for him. For me, I could step back from my business and take care of him and my family for a little bit of time. But my paycheck never went down that month. And that's when I got residual income and went, oh, this is what time freedom and financial freedom is about. And it's all because it's a win-win. I get to help people every day. Tasha and I get to help people go, okay, we can help you with better health, and we can have a solution for your finances too. And I love that, because at the end of the day, my paycheck is just a reflection of the number of people that are being healthier. And honestly, working in healthcare, that's not where you don't want to be in the hospital. Okay, my goal is to keep everybody out of the hospital as much as possible, because it's there when you need it, but that's not where we want to hang out. It's not fun when you're the patient or the family that's sitting there hanging out at the hospital all the time. So I'm thrilled, and I love to get to help people kick off their businesses, to go and create what they want to and create that financial freedom for their family. So as we wrap up this call, I want to thank you for joining in, either live or you're watching the recording. We hope you've been inspired and learned something new this evening. We'd like to ask you to help us to continue to spread the word about Tasha's new business and the mission that we're on. Okay, we feel like this is a really important mission to move this healthy living revolution around the world. So we're looking to network with two types of people. One, people who are ready to invest in getting healthier. Not just say they want to get healthier, but actually want to commit to making this one single simple change every day. Juice Plus is very minimally cost, less than a cup of coffee. I know most people spend more on their cup of coffee at Starbucks than I do on my shake and my capsules for the day. So it's simple, it's affordable, it's convenient, and it's easy to get massive amounts of nutrition in your family. The other type of person that we're looking for is people that would love to bring in some extra income, a way to work from home, a way to take back control of their finances, to bring back hope into their family. So maybe somebody needs a community, a tribe where they can feel purpose and excitement, where they can be recognized and seen and heard and raised up. And like Tasha said, it's a really positive environment, and it is what I want my family around. There are people out there looking for a better way. And although this isn't for everyone, anyone can do this business, and it's a great option. So I encourage you to think about people in your life that you care about, and ask the question, what if this could be a perfect fit for them? As skeptical as I know Tasha said she was initially, and as slow to understand it as I was in the beginning, I am so thankful that my friend cared enough about me to step out of her comfort zone and share Juice Plus with me 18 years ago, because it has forever changed my life, health-wise and financially wise, and in all other areas. I think it's the best personal growth course that I've ever taken in my life. And as a result, now I get to spend more time with people like Tasha and get to have a blast. I don't call this work. I just call this fun. And she's got goals. She knows where she wants to go, and she loves people. And because of that, she's already attracting a great group of people that want to work with her. So when this call is finished, get in touch with Tasha and let her know of anyone that you think of that would benefit from talking to her about Juice Plus for our mission. So congratulations, Tasha. I love what you're doing. It's great to spend time with you as you're kicking off your business and getting rolling. And thanks to everybody out there for being on tonight. And if you're watching the recording, thanks for watching. And we will talk to you soon. Have a great night.
Thanks, Kim.